and pretending. Your eyes give you away. Something inside you is feeling like I do. Is that all there is to say? Baby, break down. Go ahead and give it to me. Break down and take me through the night. Break down, I'm standing here, can't you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Break down, go ahead and give it to me. Break down and take me through the night. Break down, I'm standing here, can't you see? Break down, it's alright. It's alright. It's
Well, hi everybody! I love you. You love me.
I don't like that one either,
Okay.
but we'll go with it.
Oh, I can do something better.
Okay.
Maybe Goofy. No.
Let's just not make it goofy yet. We can just do it regular.
Don't do it too cartoony.
Yeah, I mean, like everybody's like, "Oh, really?" They think that's
Can't talk about butts and wieners and you're neutering me, Sean. You're neutering the talent. No, I'm just kidding.
Sup, homie? I don't know what you're gonna use.
That's how you open the show.
That's how we're gonna-
Stop, homie.
That's how we're gonna open it. So this is Two Guys in the Dark, the Weird Al special.
The Weird Al special.
I'm the host, Prince of all podcasters, Captain Cool. I'm with the butt chugger of bananas, VJ,
That is my name. Yes.
and my dad.
Howdy.
Yep.
And that's how you know it's his dad.
Yeah, we always have awkward ways to introduce shit. This is the Weird Al special. Weird Al, I'm a huge Weird Al fan. You two, on that subject?
Well, I've kind of been converted over the years. I mean, I've always known about Weird Al. I mean, I remember growing up with my cousins. We'd watch he was a big fan of the music videos.
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck are we watching? Sorry. Damn, already.
Already, it's fine.
I was just like, what the hell are we watching? And, I remember the first one that I ever saw was, I'm fat. He just starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I didn't understand what was happening. It's the first experience I'd ever had with a parody. And I was just laughing because I'm like,
He's doing the words wrong.
I was like, this idiot. Even I know the words better than that. And I'm like 8 years old. Not 8, but.
How'd you get introduced to Weird Al?
A buddy of mine lived down the street, Jerry. He was a huge fan. And that was back in the 80s. Sometime in the 80s. And I'd never even heard of it. Not really.
Yeah.
And so he had all of his albums at that time on, I guess, cassette. And let me listen to them. And I thought, these are pretty funny.
Yeah.
And we liked them. He liked it a lot more than I did. But I liked it pretty good. He got me into it, kind of like you did with VJ.
Yeah.
So
You're my Jerry, Sean.
You're his Jerry. That's exactly
You're
right.
my Jerry, Sean.
I think for me, I was in middle school and like everybody was going on about how crazy that new White Nerdy song was, and like
What?
yeah.
I got introduced to Weird Al before you did?
I mean, I think I've may have heard some of the stuff before, but like that's when I really like dove down the rabbit hole, and like everybody's like, you know, white nerdy. It's like, what is this? And so I went home, YouTubed it, and then I YouTubed everything about Weird Al,
It exploded.
and it never stopped. So
Yeah. I don't know.
He's on this channel that just gives him updates. Uh-oh, there's an update. Click. Well, Weird Al took a few breaths today, the average amount for a human being who's alive. And he had a sandwich. It's a nice sandwich, too. Cold cut with tomatoes and some bacon on it.
he's vegetarian.
He's a vegetarian, so we
Veggie
immediately...
bacon.
It was veggie bacon and veggie cold cut. It's all vegetable. I have trouble trusting the guy now that I know that he's vegetarian.
Okay, don't overplay this. It's getting kind of boring.
What if it's all a lie?
Yeah. Speaking of vegetarians, we're about to eat some meat on stuff we eat. Yes. We're gonna...
So he's a vegetarian, but I did see him eat this. How was I supposed to know the guy was a vegetarian?
Did he eat it? I don't think he ate it in the movie.
But what, he throw it at somebody?
I don't know. But we're gonna try out this thing from the UHF movie called a Twenkie Weiner sandwich. So we're pulling
Don't
out,
eat it.
I made your favorite.
we're pulling out the Twinkies. I don't think I've ever really had a Twinkie.
Maybe it was to retain his youth.
Did he cut it down the middle? Is that how he did it?
I think so. I'm not really good at cutting, so.
I noticed by the fact that you didn't cut the Twinkie at all. Jeez.
There we go.
He slides it down the top just so that this outer layer of sponge is slightly agape.
So for those of you who haven't seen UHF, a Twenkie Weiner sandwich is a Twinkie cut in half, or cut down the middle, with a hot dog in it, and then Cheese Whiz to top it off.
Now, what are we gonna do if?
Uh-huh.
What are we still gonna post this if we die immediately after eating this?
I mean, my ghost will, yes.
with a warning, don't eat the sandwich.
Sounds absolutely nasty.
It becomes
But all right.
we become famous for the Twenkie Weiner sandwich challenge. And we start killing teenagers.
Listen, how do I take the Cheese Whiz off? It's like a Rubik's Cube.
No, it's not a Rubik's Cube. Look, there's a little
Very
thing,
obvious tab that's even has a sign underneath it that says "Pull me."
and my hands are greasy.
From grabbing the wieners.
Grabbing the wieners.
There are some very sweaty wieners. I think it was the container they
And
were
what I
in.
do in that kitchen?
Yeah. Oh, whoa. Man, do you not know how to use Cheese
Have you
Whiz
never used
either?
this stuff?
Me.
Let me see.
Me.
Shake it.
Yeah, shake it.
Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he
there's the
really
cheese.
likes his whiz.
Oh, right.
You just weren't putting enough pressure on it.
There you go.
Of course, when I put pressure on it, I put way too much pressure.
I'm glad you got the sharp cheddar instead of the.
Yeah, we're going.
Oh, American
American.
is the worst.
No, I hate American.
We're going legit on this.
Wait a minute. Is
I'm
that,
not sure it's going to matter though on this.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
All right, so I'm gonna take a picture of this
Oh, okay.
for Instagram.
Like, cheese is good at least. What if this is the greatest thing we've ever eaten, and then like
Could be.
Oh yeah, right there. Wait.
Weird Al went to the doctor one day. He was like, "If you eat another Twinkie Weiner sandwich, man, you're gonna die." She's like, "I gotta become vegetarian."
I think he's just thinking of the nastiest thing he could think of for that dude's favorite meal. We got our Twenkie Weiner sandwiches. Are we ready? Oh wait, hold on. BJ's on his phone.
Slowly.
Here we go. Twenkie Weiner sandwiches.
All right.
Are we smelling it or are we just diving in?
I'm smelling it.
Smells like everything.
I know.
Hot dogs, I can smell
I
it.
smell
Pretty
the
freaking
cheese,
good.
hot dog.
Oh damn, BJ's done ate it. Okay.
It's actually really good. I enjoy the shit out of this. This is probably
Oh my god, that is good.
fucking delicious. Wow.
Holy crap, that's
I
good.
did not see this coming. I did not see that coming.
Weird Al's a genius.
I'll give the man credit. I did not expect this to be so good. Maybe it's the choice of hot dogs, you know? Maybe it matters, like, what hot dog you use.
Maybe it's the savory and sweet together.
I do enjoy savory and sweet together. Plus, the sharp cheddar cheese on top really makes it. If it was American, I know for a fact it would be too wonky on the cheese flavor, which would throw me off. But the sharp cheese mixing with the sweet, you know, the sweetness of the cream kind of just they blend well. They blend really well.
It really does. I'm so shocked.
Might eat another.
Well, we got fudge cover Twinkies. We're going to try and see if they're just as good. Now, he didn't try this in the movie.
Danger zone. This one I'm actually worried about.
Yeah.
I think the chocolate may throw it off.
Now, also, I don't think he cooked his hot dog in the movie.
He did.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
They just,
It looked cooked.
okay, well, just for
Because
clarification.
raw hot dogs don't look.
You got the knife. Do the thing.
Just for clarification, we cooked the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't eat your Twenkie Weiner sandwiches without cooking your hot dog.
That's right. In the oven, 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Go ballpark.
Fucking love ballpark are delicious. Future Sean, ballpark is delicious.
You just can't help
For
yourself.
those listening, we are trying to not cuss as much this episode.
Well, I do work third shift, so I don't see regular human beings. That's one thing I have to legitimately work on, because when I go to day shift, how you fucking doing, customers? How was your day? They're gonna be like, fire this one. This one right here. Oh
Here's your hot dog.
Damn, mine got cut down the middle.
That's what you wanted.
Oh, yeah, mine broke in half too. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I'll cut yours too far.
I mean, he like cut in half
Oh my
completely.
God, it's already melting the chocolate.
Okay. Don't forget the cheese whiz.
I'm gonna go less cheese whiz on this
I am
one,
too.
because mine had a crap ton of cheese on it.
Yeah. It did.
I don't see this one being
As good?
Nowhere close.
I
as
don't
good.
either. I think the fudge will completely throw it off.
Y'all are probably gonna hear me yell, "Mistake!"
Alright.
Are you ready?
Wait, smell it. Smell it.
Smells like chocolate.
Smells like
A lot of chocolate.
That's a
Chocolate's
lot of
strong.
chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
So sweet.
The chocolate's a little too strong
Yep.
for the taste of
I like the other better.
I like the other better, but I can't say that this is bad. I don't know.
Picture of this.
Well, the main thing was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Those hot dogs are fucking good. That's what I'm getting. I was like, man,
I think that's the vibe I'm getting from this too. It's like, these are some really good hot dogs.
I'm used to eating the hot dogs at work, which are almost unedible without ketchup.
You
I
want like
them.
Nathan's?
I like Nathan's dogs.
Me too.
That's the ones we got at work, but I don't know what they do to them. They're not cooked
They
right.
probably sit out all day.
So I have to put ketchup on to even eat it, or it'll hurt my stomach.
No, you buy you some Nathan's. That was actually pretty good too. I mean, like, the chocolate does throw it off a bit, but it's kind of a nice finish after you're done with all the food, to have that chocolate kind of floating around in your mouth. And
Alright, what about just a hot dog with the cheese whiz on it?
that sounds great. Let's do that.
There's only two left.
There's only two left.
How'd that happen? Oh, there's three of us.
3, 6, 7,
Do the
8.
math.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're
What
not
do you-
getting one, Sean.
Oh, you two can have them.
Just
Man,
kidding,
we'll make
just
more
kidding.
later.
Get you one.
Are we not doing buns? Just hot dog cheese whiz?
Just hot dog and cheese
Yeah,
whiz,
this
man.
is.
We are just trying shit today.
Yeah.
It is the year of the dog.
I really like that first one, but I don't know if I like the one with the chocolate.
Yeah, it's kind of turning in my stomach now. So
It was a lot of chocolate. I mean, that fudge covered, that's a lot of chocolate.
there's too much left in my mouth right now. Like too many different flavors left in my
The
mouth.
first one was just the right amount of sweet.
Yeah, it was almost so sweet that it was bitter with the second one. You
Yes. Needs a Twinkie.
know, I was thinking that. I was like, it's kind of missing something now.
Still better than the fudge covered one.
Yeah, definitely. That's good though. Just feels like it's missing something.
I can't believe that Twinkie thing was actually a really good idea.
Yeah,
I was thinking we're gonna hate it, but
I bet it really matters what kind of hot dog you use though, because these hot dogs are delicious. But if you go and you buy like some Eckrich
Oh, yeah.
those things are terrible.
Mm-hmm. Ballpark or Nathan's?
Those are my two favorite. I'll eat Oscar Mayer, but they have like a very carroty flavor to them because of I guess the stuff that the juices that they leave them in, it tastes like carrots, and I hate carrots.
And they split
Yeah,
so
they do.
easily.
That is true.
Yeah.
When I eat Oscar Mayer, I have to boil the hot dogs to get the flavor of the juice out of it, the carrot juice out of it.
Okay. Was there anything else? Is that all we were trying on this one?
so we're trying on.
Okay, good, because I'm full.
How was your breakfast? It was fucking weird. Sorry. It was Future Sean. That was pretty weird.
Now that's the end of that segment.
Okay.
Now let's talk about things that's happened.
Wait a
since-
minute. I can think of something. We didn't try just the cheese whiz.
No. No one wants to hear that. But what's happened since last week? Anybody? Anything cool happened in their lives?
My food coma.
You food coma?
Yeah.
How's that?
That was a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah. It was regrettable.
Okay.
I remember waking up and was not able to move. And all I could think was, I need to get water and go on a cleanse. I need to think about my life.
What'd you eat that put you in a food coma?
I had myself a foot-long steak and cheese from Subway.
Oh, yeah.
A bowl of potato soup.
Oh, there's more?
Oh yeah, there's more. A chicken breast, some chocolate. I had 2 cookies from Subway. I think that might have been it, but some Cheetos. Some Cheetos. Can't forget about the Cheetos.
Shit. A fucking dinner champions.
My God.
So after that, I slept for about 10 hours.
Yeah.
You're lucky
And-
you woke up.
Yeah. I slept for about 10 hours, and then when I did wake up, I was like, I was prompted to get up immediately.
You're like, my fingers are orange. What's happening?
My toes don't work anymore.
I don't need them. It'll be alright.
I need to go see a doctor.
One thing that's happened to me, I found out I can use this whole time I could have been using my Walmart discount on Voodoo,
Oh, yeah.
which I love Voodoo, and I just realized I was like, this whole time I could have given these movies so much cheaper, and I just want to point out 693 movies before I figured this out.
$693. 693 movies.
Not dollars.
And I'm just saying, if we do this approximately at $10 a piece, and he could have saved 10% on his overall amount of money that he spent on Voodoo.
Doesn't necessarily spend $10.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
some of them
I mean, if
suck.
we're averaging them out, if we average them out at $14.99 a piece, so $15 a movie.
Right.
Let me give you a spoiler warning. I've rarely spent that much on a single movie on Voodoo, unless it's like a pack. I usually wait till they go on sale. I've got movies for $1. I got movies and TV shows for free. They just like, here, you want a free movie? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, sure do.
They give me free anime too.
That's what I'm saying, though. Could you imagine?
I can't even give
10%
I
off.
can't even give me a free sucker at the bank. I mean,
Hey, Voodoo's like, that's our boy. That's our boy right there.
okay.
Have you seen his correction?
And so after all that, I'm like, now I'm I'm taking advantage of this Walmart discount. on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's funny too because I was like, "Hey man, you should let me use your Walmart discount on Voodoo."
Right.
And he's like, "What? What?" I was like, "Yeah, you didn't know you get a discount? I mean, Voodoo is owned by Walmart. Like, why would we not get a discount?" So he goes on there and finds out that he can get a discount, puts everything in, and starts using the discount. And then he's like, "Why can't you use yours?" I'm like, "They don't give us a discount card if you work at Sam's Club." So we kind of get shit thrown under the bus. So.
Well, going for work for the Wally World, you get little benefits.
Yeah, sure. Get a little 10% off here. We only get 20% off. Right, like when you guys get it, the little area between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah,
that's the only time we get.
I didn't even get to use it last year.
And we can only use it on food.
Stuff.
I know.
I also want to give a shout out to my Weird Al fan group I have on Facebook. I don't own this group, but I'm in it. It's called Close Personal Friends of Weird Al. And it's a little fan group I'm part of. And I just want to give them a shout out. Check them out if you like Weird Al. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Alright, next segment is Video of the Week. What'd you guys think of Video of the Week this week?
Super Dave Osborne.
Super Dave Osborne.
Yep. It reminded me of Super Dave Osborne.
Who's Super Dave Osborne?
Shows your age.
What?
Well, we're the same age, so.
Super Dave Osborne. It was this guy, I think his name was Bob Einstein, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait.
And he was on the show, he was first on the show called Bizarre with John Biner. Came on Showtime late at night. Kind of like a Benny Hill-like show.
Okay.
And he would do these skits as Super Dave Osborne, the Bob guy would. And he would be dressed up kind of like in Evel Knievel outfit. And he would do these stunts. And it always went wrong. Every time they went wrong.
Yeah.
And when the thing that would happen goes wrong, they would replace him with a dummy. And whatever would happen, like he'd fall off something or motorcycle crash into something.
Yeah.
But anyway, it reminded me of that.
Huh.
How I know the YouTube quality was pitiful.
Yeah.
But it
Extremely
looked
bad.
like they were hiding his face at certain points.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just the pixels. I've seen better quality.
I didn't really think. I was like, "There's no way he's really doing that."
That's
right?
what I was thinking too.
That's real. And it, by
That
the way,
was real.
this is Weird Al on
He
Circus
says
with the
that,
Stars.
though.
I've seen better quality footage of it.
Do you know for a fact that it's real though? Like that he was, or they didn't use a stunt double at times.
I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure it's
I mean, every time they showed him on the top of the pole,
It was his face was covered.
it was also like this high. The camera was like right here, so you could see the
Yes.
pole from here up.
Yes, because it looked like
And from a
looked
distance-
like when they showed the close-ups, it was him in like a studio.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But every time they showed it from a distance,
You didn't see.
there was no camera guy who's gonna be floating up there. There'd have to be a camera guy floating up there that close, or
that,
at
to
least
me,
at the angle
that's
to
why-
get that shot.
That's why when I saw it, first thing I thought of was Super Dave Osborne.
Me sitting here, I'm like, movie magic. Like,
I think it was real. I don't know, but
we'd always find out if we ever get Weird Al on the podcast.
there we go. We'll do that. And
Make it happen.
so basically, this is Weird Al on Circus with the Stars, where he was doing that. What was that pole? The really high pole up in the. I think they said it was 50 feet up,
Yeah, 50 feet up in the air.
and he was doing tricks on top of the pole. I think he did it. That's just me.
Okay, so
Well, that is your hero. You
Two-
couldn't
yeah.
imagine him not doing it.
right, I say no. I say it was Super Dave.
I think it was. I think there was some movie magic.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I think because I've seen interviews where he's talked about it, and he said his agent was like, "Never do that again."
That's pretty badass, though, if he did do it.
Yeah, that's why I think he did it.
But I also think it could be some kayfabe. You know, there could be some kayfabe in there.
We'll see. We'll see. We could do research on this, but I think it was legit.
We shall interview Weird Al.
Either way, the interview was funny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The segment was funny.
Segment was hilarious.
So did I actually pick a good video this week?
It was way better than last week.
I give it like a thumbs up. 1 thumbs up. You get
We're supposed to be.
you get 1 thumbs up.
The people get to watch this, and then you always like bash. Don't watch this. This is garbage. I'm like,
Well, you know, we're supposed to get people to want to watch it, but like, why would you pick videos that no one's gonna want to watch?
they
You
always,
can't blame me.
They always want to watch my videos, and if you want to watch it, because I know you're one of them, go to Two Guys in the Dark on Facebook, and you can see all of our videos in the weeks, and our episodes are on there too. You just click it, super easy. Don't have to go hunt for it on YouTube. You just skip that stuff and just come right to us.
Wow, that is super easy.
I know, right?
Who was that? Random passerby.
Yeah.
We should lock the door.
Oh man. All right, let's just jump into this next segment.
Balls deep. Let's do it.
Yep. Sure will.
Random facts. This week's random fact is about Weird Al. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay.
It'd
All
have
right.
been funny if he was like, this week's random facts is about regular Steven.
Oh, I think we'll say
Ray
rape,
Charles.
rape facts.
No.
No.
Rape.
All right.
Regular Steven.
Okay. Weird Al facts. Number 1. Weird Al attended kindergarten a year early, skipped the 2nd grade, and was valedictorian at Linwood High School at the age of 16.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
It's kind of creepy.
He's super smart. How's that creepy?
Creepy how smart he is.
Yeah.
Okay, how does that... Okay.
Then y'all don't get freaked out when y'all are in a room with somebody really smarter than you?
No.
Like, he could be plotting world demise right now and I don't even know it.
What? No, maybe if it was a super smart, I don't know, rat.
Yeah. Pinky in the brain.
All right. Number 2. He's directed videos for the Black Crows, Jeff Foxworthy's, not multiple Jeff Foxworthys, just one
Hey,
Jeff Foxworthy.
there's like a
one?
crew of Jeff Foxworthys.
Just Jeff Foxworthy and evil Jeff Foxworthy.
I wonder how many are in the fucking phone book now.
Oh,
Blue collar Jeff Foxworthy or porn star Jeff Foxworthy.
and he's also directed videos for President of the United States of America, the band, not the actual president.
Oh,
I was,
okay.
I was like,
That's a
him,
big- it's a
him
big
directing
difference.
Obama's, what was that, State of the Union speech?
Yeah.
And I heard from a friend that I should make a few jokes while I'm up here. He used to do a better Obama. It's not as good as
It
he
ain't
used.
bad.
He used to be better.
Ain't bad. All right, number 3. He played a singing minstrel in Lilo and Stitch TV show.
What? Say that again?
I didn't watch that show
He played
enough.
a singing minstrel in Lilo and Stitch, the TV show.
You know what? I think I do remember that. It used to come on Disney Channel.
Yeah, that's where I watched
Disney
it all the
Kids
time.
Or something. What's
It was on regular.
ABC?
It was on
channel?
regular Disney.
Yeah, but if you watch ABC channel on Saturday mornings, where they would show all the cartoons from Disney, you get your little Saturday morning cartoon fix.
Oh, I have no idea.
That's where I
know.
used to see it because I didn't have cable as a kid.
I watched the shit out of Disney Channel as a kid. And
What was it called? Lilo and Stitch.
TV show.
It's the one where they're hunting down like the multiple
Yeah.
clones of Stitch.
Yeah, there's not clones. They're like
Or yeah, the other experiments.
the other experiments,
Yeah.
which I love Lilo and Stitch. So.
Didn't see a single episode.
Have you seen the movie?
If you saw the second movie, I think they had an episode
No.
of it on there.
I think I may have watched the first one when Sean watched it,
Yeah,
I liked the first
and
one.
that's it.
I did too. I own it.
I liked the first one. The second one I didn't like so much because it was just a setup for
The show,
the TV show.
just fine by me. I wish I wish Disney would let their TV shows out on DVD or Vudu, but like they're so stingy with it.
No, they're gonna
Well,
put
they're
it,
about
they're gonna
to-
put them on the Disney Channel.
Is it a factor? Because I heard a lot of people like they better put like Kim Possible or some other TV shows on here, or
They said they're gonna have all their classic movies.
I know what they said, but are they gonna do it?
Or are they gonna make
Well,
us
now you
sweat
won't
it
know
out?
until you look or get it, I guess.
That's
Which-
true.
It is. It's going to apparently have a lot more content than the DC network.
Which, I mean, all the DC shows already
Well,
got on Voodoo.
Don't they have to like make the DC network as it's like coming out? Like, aren't they having to make all their shows?
A
I mean,
lot
I
of-
know they could upload like Justice League Unlimited and all their animated stuff, but I mean like live action wise.
Well, I would say their problem is they've licensed out so much crap that they can't use it until they get the rights back to
From
certain
Warner
things.
Brothers and shit. Yeah, that was Marvel's mistake, but now Marvel's.
Well, I
pretty
mean, I
much-
don't know if it was a Marvel mistake. That got them where they are, but now they're just trying to, like, retcon it.
Well, I
Bring it
mean,
back.
like when it comes
now
to
Disney Disney that's buying everything.
yeah,
I kind of like Disney buying everything. I'm like, good. Good for you, Disney. I like you.
I don't know. It has its ups and downs.
It's like I want WWE to own everything of wrestling, and I want Disney to own every. I like Warner Brothers too, though.
I don't want WWE to own everything in wrestling.
No.
Well,
We saw what happened when we pretended like there was no New
Other-
Japan and no Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we got that little area in the 2000s that we all dread, where nothing happened at all.
Oh, right.
And then we had TNA.
Oh God, yeah, TNA. TNA had its moments though. It actually, when I first started watching it, it was great. Then they made the mistake of letting Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and all them on board, and they saboteurs.
I mean, they did the same thing to it that they did to WCW.
Makes you think they were always in Vince's pocket.
Maybe.
Brought down two industries.
Alright.
Well, TNA's still alive.
Is it?
Yeah, barely.
Are they even on television anymore?
Kinda.
They are televised. It's just like not a big TV channel. I don't think
Yeah.
it's something like Pop maybe. Or I don't know. I'm
Because
pretty
they
sure
used to
they're
be
TV.
on what, like TNT or
Because I
one
keep
of those.
seeing all the time about on
CNN.
Wrestle Talk about how they're taping new episodes for their in front of live crowds and stuff.
Well, I know that the one with Cody Rhodes. What is it?
AEW, all
Elite Wrestling.
Elite, yeah.
Yeah, he made a deal with Turner.
Yeah, he's gonna be on TNT.
That's
He's gonna
good.
go TNT.
That's good.
He's gonna
That's
fight
good.
Goldust, but it's not. I guess it's not Goldust anymore. He's gonna fight Dustin Rhodes.
Oh,
That's the next-
Goldust left.
Did he leave WWE?
Yeah,
Did
he's
he really?
going to All Elite. He's already been confirmed to fight Cody at the pay per view.
Well, I guess if you get to do that, I mean, that's what he's all. The only thing he's wanted in WWE was for them to get a match together.
Well, they had
Like
a
they
match,
wanted, well, like
He wanted
a
a
real
WrestleMania.
rivalry and a
Yeah.
WrestleMania match.
which
out
was
of it.
stupid because he wanted to fight his brother at WrestleMania. They had a rivalry, and it was like the pay per view before WrestleMania, and they had a match, and then they did nothing after that. And they're like,
Yeah.
we're so close.
Everybody else wanted to see it too. Like like the actual fans, who wouldn't want to see?
Well, I mean, that's why so many people are jumping ship right
Yeah,
now.
I mean,
they're
like-
so unhappy with the storylines.
there's
look
no
at-
fan service in the WWE. It's
Look at-
literally WWE
I
suffered
know.
themselves.
And look at Ambrose. He was so dissatisfied.
But I
with that
think
crap.
I think he's staying.
You think?
Well,
I think it's some
we
of
watched-
it's a shoot.
me and him watched this interview this morning of like
Yeah.
the last Shield thing, and then at the end he kind of like jumped Michael Coles,
I was about to fight him,
and I was like, man, he ain't leaving.
"This seems like a shoot. It seems like he might."
You think that's?
I
all
think it's a
like
work.
Yeah,
It's a work.
Oh, it is. You think so?
I think
Yeah,
it
work.
is.
It could be. It could be.
Because it just, I was like, that ain't realistically how people would.
All right.
Or he could just be a total dick.
He could be a total dick. Who knows?
It's optional. You can check that box.
Hey, maybe he grabbed his wife's ass. I don't know.
Hey, yeah, Michael Cole, I heard what you did. Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, has anybody ever seen Weird Al in person?
Oh no, I was like, that's a loaded question, isn't it? Like we've all seen him.
Yeah, but I've seen him in person, and it was an awesome day. Like, Frankie was taking me. She said she was going to take me to some country concert. I'm like, what the hell? And then I get up there, and we're waiting in line. And I notice this kid having a Weird Al shirt. I'm like, that motherfucker! I'm gonna beat him up. Take his shirt. And we get inside, and then there's more Weird Al stuff. I'm like, what's this? And Frankie's like, oh, he was here last week. I'm like, what? And you're taking me to this crap? And we get down there, and there's like a whole Weird Al merch thing. I'm like, what's going on? And then I found out. Actually, Frankie was actually taking me to a Weird Al concert, and I didn't know about it.
I found out after he got on stage that I was at a Weird Al
But
concert.
the false song, I realized.
Once he left and went home, and she drove me all the way to the house, I realized I had just enjoyed a Weird Al live experience.
It was really cool. It was the Straight Outta Linwood tour, and he was coming here and he performed a bunch of his great songs. He had like 1,000 costumes. He switched costumes constantly. It was really cool.
How old were you at the time?
I was in 8th grade.
8th grade?
8th grade.
Huh. I don't remember how old we were in the 8th grade.
Well, I'd have been 13, 12, 13, because I think I was 14 in freshman year.
Yeah, we turned 14 freshman year. So
So,
you had to be 12, 13. Yeah, so you were just a really dumb child.
oh, well,
Where are we?
Like when we had the surprise trip to Disney World.
no,
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
Why does that look like Mickey Mouse? Is that Goofy? Are we in New York?
well, there's palm trees, and I was like, wait a minute.
I've seen those in movies.
Well, we told you we were going to Georgia, I believe.
Yeah.
And of course, you did have to pass through Georgia.
See, the problem is they keep lying to me. They're trying to deceive me as a child. That's why I'm always paranoid. Now we know why Captain Cool is paranoid. Constantly being lied to around here.
Well, we figured people are going to lie to you in your life.
Might as well be us.
No. We're
We might as well join in the fun.
trying to prepare you.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if you prepared them properly because your guys' lies were actually pretty sweet. Like, you know, the payoff to this lie is not that bad. You're the reason he lies to everyone.
But it is an awesome concert, and then like he performed Albuquerque as the encore, which is like a 10-minute song, which I love.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen a band do an encore for 15 minutes.
Oh
before.
well, I mean it's a few minutes longer.
Is Albuquerque the drive-through song?
No, Albuquerque is the one where he's going to Albuquerque, and he's talking about how awesome it was. I think it's just because it has the word "Al" in the name. Albuquerque.
No, I wasn't like comparing. I was just saying like, yeah, I know what you mean. Like when you're wanting to see a band again,
Okay,
you're wanting them to
drive-through
come back
song.
out for the encore.
That's 10 minutes too.
Yeah, okay, I got them confused. That's my least favorite.
Least favorite.
Least favorite.
But I mean, he's making fun of the R. Kelly song, which goes on forever. and
Yeah, it
ever.
is true. That is true.
So,
Wait a minute now. He's making fun of R. Kelly's song?
yeah.
I don't know why I always thought Weird Al's song came out first.
No.
Huh. But it's,
R. Kelly.
I guess I've never been a big fan of R. Kelly. That's
haven't
probably
either.
why.
No.
I was like, hey, why did R. Kelly make a non-parodical version of Weird Al's in the drive-thru?
What about now? Has he redeemed yourself in your eyes? Kelly?
I mean,
Is R. Kelly your hero now?
you know,
Has he grew on you?
us black people have to stick together. So, no. We ain't cool.
Yeah, you guys didn't stick with Bill Cosby.
Oh!
I wouldn't blame us. I would blame Bill.
Yeah.
You know, he kind of made it hard to be black that day.
Yeah.
Bill let us down. Let us all down.
He was blinded by the
Blindness.
fact that he's blind.
Yeah. His old age, I guess. Speaking of black people, it's time for the Captain Cool Quiz Show.
What does that have to do with black people?
We'll find out. All
This
right.
week's episode.
So, you guys know the rules. Tap the table first to get to answer the question. Winner gets a prize.
Oh boy.
So this is a Weird Al themed one. So I hope you guys know your Weird Al trivia.
Not really. Alright. You may win this one, VJ.
Let's hope so. I could use a prize.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
What is Weird Al's full name?
Shit. You've asked me this one on the podcast
I know.
before.
I've heard it on the podcast before.
Yes, I like to bring back questions just to see if you guys learn. I mean, it's like you've been to school, right? When they educate you, you're supposed to take notes and remember this on the quiz.
Take notes. I didn't know I was supposed to take notes.
Yes.
My gosh. Okay. You gotta attempt it.
You guys tap.
No, we're gonna have to attempt it. Let's attempt
All right,
it.
BJ.
Michael.
Is that his full name?
No, that's all I got though.
No,
Not even Michael.
there's no Michael in his name.
I didn't know.
You were right letter.
What is his real name?
It's not Murr.
Matthew.
You tapping in?
Marshall.
No. You,
Matthew.
you buzzing in?
I'm gonna have to tap.
Mercutio.
Mercutio. I don't.
Mercutio.
His full name. You gotta say the full name. You want to try it one more last time?
I can't remember. I don't know his last name.
All right. His-
Wait a minute. Meriwether Jackson.
Mm,
Let me
hang
just
on.
tell you,
hang on.
because I feel like you can get this if you actually think about it. But I want to, if you guys want to tap,
I know this.
Curse my powers of remembrance.
you're gonna get so pissed when I tell you the answer, VJ. You're gonna be so pissed.
Hang on.
Why do I keep thinking it's Marshall?
I can't remember what his last name sounds like, so I'm just gonna throw out something weird. Matthew Lynn Steinberg.
Okay.
Matthew. It's Matthew. Wait a minute.
You guys are overthinking.
Matthew Allen Yakinovich.
Yeah, gonna be-
Here's the answer.
Okay.
Alfred
Alfred.
Matthew
Matthew.
Yankovic.
Alfred.
Wasn't that?
Yankovic was his real.
That's his real last name.
You told me it wasn't before.
No, I never said this. I would have known better. All right, number
Alfred
2.
I was so close.
Yankovic. I got Matthew.
You did. I was like, you idiot. You have the answer. That's the hard part.
I got the middle one.
The rest of it's in his
The
name.
middle part. The middle part was the hardest part. See, I learned something from the podcast.
Kinda.
All right, half point.
No half one.
I got the hardest part of the question.
All right.
Question 2.
Question 2. Name 4 Weird Al album titles. BJ. I said one 5 minutes ago.
Alpocalypse.
Yep.
I've had to do this before. It should be easier the second
Should
time.
it should be easy.
You know, I just woke up from a food coma now. Yo, give me a break.
For me, if you miss one, because you've already named one.
Yeah.
All right, BJ. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to name another one. 10, 9.
Alfred Matthew Yankovic.
The album. 8,
Wait, what?
7,
Okay.
6. I said one 5 seconds ago. No, it wasn't the Alfred. It was the. But when I was telling the story, 5.
Complete Al.
Complete Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an album.
Okay. There's a Weird Al Yankovic
Yeah.
and
No.
was Midnight Star.
Hold on.
Midnight Start.
I know it's a song, but
Say the 4 again.
you gonna make me start over.
Yeah.
I said Complete Al, Weird Al Yankovic. UHF is an album, so I can name 5.
Oh, that's
And-
3.
And Welcome to Linwood.
Nope.
What? Straight out of Linwood.
Yep.
Straight out of
There
Damn
we
Linwood.
go.
it. Yes.
Straight out of Linwood.
I was like, I'm about to
I was, whew.
bust your butt on that one.
That's what was my problem was. I was like, is it into Linwood? It was couldn't remember what it was. I was
I knew
like,
it was straight out of Limo because it was like straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
And
it took me a second.
All right, ready?
Damn it! All right.
That's 1-0.
Yep.
What was Okay, sorry. Weird Al was the announcer of which Cartoon Network video game? BJ.
The one, the brawling one that we played.
The Cartoon Network.
You have it for the PlayStation 3, right?
Yeah.
The Toon Brawlers.
No.
Cartoon Brawlers. You're not the announcer for that.
That was Rob Lowe, and I don't know if it's Rob Lowe. It's something like that. But he's the voice of Space Ghost. Was the announcer for that.
Okay.
One.
Well then,
Do you want to guess?
Give me the question one more time, since I get a free one.
Weird Al was the announcer for which Cartoon Network video game?
Courage the Cowardly Dog. I don't know.
No.
I really
Cartoon
don't.
Network Racers.
No.
I don't know any Cartoon Network video games.
They did a race car game, and then they did a brawling game that I know of.
So far, technically, you are the closest.
Am I?
It was a standalone Cartoon Network show video game.
Cow and Chicken.
No. I don't think they ever got their own. They've been in video games.
The Johnny Bravo game.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Correct.
Son of a.
Because he was a kid. He played the.
He played the
Squid Hat.
Yep.
And the Harry Potter parody episode, and he's the announcer.
As soon as you said it was a standalone, I was like, Cartoon Network standalone games, Cartoon Network shows that he's been involved with.
Yep.
I was like, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
How many questions are there? Because I'm losing.
Well, you got two more, so you can tie for a tiebreaker. if you
Which
get
means
the-
we got a brawl.
Well, actually, there's three left, so you can win this one. Okay. Number 4. On Johnny Bravo, Weird Al gave Johnny Bravo a makeover with which other two celebrities?
Bill Cosby and Oprah Winfrey.
Technically-
Yes.
No, I was just fucking around.
Technically, one's not a real person. So one is a fictional character. Was Weird Al a real life celebrity and a fictional character? They all three gave him a makeover. I think it was like a Queer Eye for Straight Eye parody.
You mean for the straight guy?
Yeah, whatever. It's that same
Queer eye for the straight guy?
Yeah. Oh,
George Clooney.
Yeah.
Elvis.
no. They're both real people.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
which
you
one?
said one was
Which
it?
one of those is
Oh.
fake? Well, I'm never gonna guess this fake celebrity. Like,
Alright,
that's
you guys
very
tapping?
confusing.
Well, I was hoping one of you seen it. It's like
No, I haven't seen it.
been a
pretty
long
sure
time.
it was like the last actual episode of Johnny Bravo. There was 2.
Wait.
Oh,
Was it George Clooney? I'm gonna stay.
And Matt
Or
Damon.
was it Matthew McConaughey and Death?
no. I mean, this was like early 2000s, bruh.
Oh.
You guys tapping?
Tapping.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Weird Al, the Blue Falcon,
Oh,
and Don Knotts.
that's
Not.
so strange.
That is okay.
I think it was the last episode of Johnny Bravo. That was the first segment, and then the second segment was Johnny Bravo becomes a lucky charm, I think, for Shaq, and then Shaq's rival Seth Green comes out and wants to battle Shaq, and then he has a lucky charm Huckleberry Hound on his back.
I'm at such a disadvantage on this. I haven't seen any of the stuff
All right.
we've
I
done
don't know
yet.
what the hell he's talking about.
Well, I think you could get this next one, so you might want to get your hands ready.
All right.
Who does Weird Al play on Teen Titans Go?
Dark Side.
That's right.
Never would have got that. I haven't even watched that.
Which TV show had a action figure made of Weird Al? Which TV show?
The Goldbergs.
No. Which TV show had an action figure of Weird Al made? BJ.
The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
Nope.
I know they would.
No, like they made action figure. It was of Weird Al.
Okay.
Because I mean, if we go by that, I think technically My Little Pony had his character ham sandwich in that toy.
Okay.
But this
yeah.
is like an actual Weird Al figure that they made.
So an actual
Johnny Bravo.
Nope.
actual Weird Al figure.
Just think of what kind of show would be able to do that. VJ.
WWE.
No.
That's, I'm trying to think of shows that would have action figures.
Teen
Yeah.
Titans Go?
No, of Weird Al. He played Darkseid.
So it's an action figure that it's literally a Weird Al action figure.
Why no?
Barbie.
No. No.
She has a fucking show.
No, it was a TV show first.
Was the TV show first?
That they had a toy line of celebrities that's been on the show. BJ.
Saturday Night Live.
I don't think he's ever been on Saturday Night Live.
I don't know. It was just a kiss.
G.I.
Yes.
Joe.
No.
What?
Why would G.I. Joe?
What he did Sergeant Slaughter and
Sergeant, yeah, but Sergeant Slaughter makes sense.
I would have liked to have seen a Weird Al Yankovic on G.I. Joe.
That would have been hilarious, actually. What about
Scooby Doo.
No.
Battle of the Network Stars.
No. I'm thinking small. Like, what show would have enough to make just so many celebrities been on the show they're able to actually make a whole action figure line of it?
Celebrity Deathmatch.
No.
I was about to say, I think I named the two shows that are irrational to think of.
I have a bunch of their action figures.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
No. I used to collect their figures of the show.
What? Ben 10.
Yeah, that's what I was
The
thinking.
show's still on the air.
Still on the air.
Jesus Christ.
The Simpsons.
Correct.
Oh, shit.
They had a Bret Hart action figure.
I should have guessed that.
Weird Al action figure.
Yeah.
So what was that? 2-2?
Yeah. 2-2.
2-2. Alright. Okay, we're gonna have to come up with a tiebreaker. Alright.
Who can hit the table the fastest?
Them my bullshit.
Alright, I think I got a good question. I think you guys are gonna have even ground on this.
Okay.
Which scary movie franchise did Weird Al make a cameo appearance in?
Scary movie.
Nope.
Halloween.
Correct.
Damn it.
Oh!
Damn it.
That's
How
right.
the fuck was I supposed to know
Halloween
that?
2.
Let's watch Halloween.
Halloween 2. Rob Zombie.
Yes.
Oh.
My least favorite Halloween movie, but he was in
Yeah,
it.
you're right.
The best part of the movie.
It's part of the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
is true.
Yes, you won for 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Can't win the Egg of Mania. I can't win the freaking Cap Gook Joe.
Still got my movie right here.
And here is your prize.
Another movie. What is this?
That's
You're
it.
about to get
Oh, it's another Pokemon.
You're about to get educated on some Pokemon.
The Rise of... Oh? Who? Darkrai? I see Palkia.
Yeah.
Or Dialga. That's Dialga.
Dialga?
Who else did it show? Dialga? I can never pronounce them, but I can get close.
Sudowoodo. Yeah, I think their core team of Pokemon has gone to shit. Like the ones that... Oh, Palkia.
Where? Yeah, that's Palkia, and that's Dialga, and that's... I don't know, it's one of the...
And I think that's Darkrai. That's probably Darkrai.
Is that
Just from
is that
what
Gen
the
4?
thing says.
Oh, that's
Hey,
Gen 4, right?
You got $5 off of the Pikachu movie now, though.
Oh, no,
think-
this one's $8 off.
Oh, shit. Well,
Yeah, I'll be able to go for free
yeah,
now.
you and Frankie could both go.
Yep.
I want to see that Detective Pikachu.
I know it looks really good.
Then I can take me an extra 20 just to get a tub of popcorn.
Popcorn.
I don't know if it'll work like that.
Oh, guess I'll be going to see Pikachu in May.
You douchebag.
Yeah.
It just whooped your ass.
Hey, barely
Yeah,
whooped
tiebreaker.
Yeah, that last one though, that last week I just thumped you, but
You
this
did.
week it was close.
You knew horror way better than I know horror.
All right. It's now time for the Wheel of Topics.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Flip the table, walk out.
All right.
Hey man, how about Dark Cloud 2?
Well,
I've never played it.
all right. Here's the topics. Dark Cloud 2.
I just need to spend a year locked in your room playing Dark Cloud.
I'm ready.
I'm on the
Why don't you
outside
get
of
that
your...
glitch and just break the television?
Sean. You're like, what? I'm like, I need food, Sean. It's been 3 weeks.
All right.
You go in there, it's just Cheeto bags and shit everywhere.
I'm like, what the fuck? So much for not cussing
Made
this
a
episode.
pillowcase. Made a pillowcase out of Cheeto bags. All right.
It's my new blanket.
All right.
It doesn't do much.
Here are the topics. Dark Cloud 2, Ghost, 80s Al versus today's Al, Suggest a parody, Could you see a young Weird Al in WWE, Random Top 10.
Random top 10.
Going top 10 first?
Yeah.
Alright, this is my top 10 Weird Al songs.
Oh, can I? I don't even know if I can name 10. Or is it just you doing it?
It's me, I'm doing my
Okay,
top
okay.
10.
You do it. You do it. Go ahead.
Number 10,
All right.
Jackson Park Express. Now this is one of those like 8-minute songs he does.
Uh-huh.
And this one I like because it reminds me of me. So this is a guy on the bus and he sees this girl and he thinks is very beautiful. And this whole song he's on the bus thinking of this fantasy relationship he has with her.
Mm-hmm.
And like every time she does something he thinks of like their future, but he never talks to her through the whole song. And then like when she leaves he like imagines them breaking up and it's all sad. And then it's like that's me.
Very serial killer stalkerish of you, Sean.
I mean it's not me. Okay, next number 9.
It's not you. Okay.
Okay. There's one I've never heard of. Go ahead.
Number 9. White Nerdy.
All right, I know this.
Okay.
My
You know
first
this one.
real Weird Al experience has got to be on the top 10.
All right.
Number 8. This song I like. I know it by heart.
Okay.
One of the very few songs I know by heart.
Mhm.
eBay.
Okay.
Parody of the Backstreet Boys. I mean, I just...
Bought it on eBay.
Okay, that was on MTV or one of those
Probably.
music things, so I've heard it. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's just like I know the whole song was really good.
You remember when they used to actually show music on those channels?
Yeah.
I do. I don't know about you all.
Well, yeah, we got to catch a little glimpse of it.
Yeah, like in between reality shows, they show a little bit of music
Oh,
like,
okay.
on the credits.
Yeah,
They-
well, I
they-
meant like for me growing up, MTV and VH1, they at least
They
did
did
the top 20
Well,
countdown.
you know what was the downfall of MTV? They started out with what was it, Real World?
God,
Hey, that's how The Miz was born, all right?
Yeah,
Calm
yeah.
down.
that's how he was born.
Well, I mean,
that's
That's where you, like, I don't know. Anyway, number 7, Foil. It's one of his newer parodies. It's one of my, it's probably my favorite song on the Mandatory album.
It's not the aluminum foil song?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I know it. Okay.
Yeah.
Aluminum foil. Yeah.
Yeah, I just really like that one.
Yeah.
Number 6 is like one not a whole lot of people know. It's an Aerosmith parody called "Living in the Fridge."
Yes.
I really like this one.
Yeah.
There's something weird in the fridge today. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I've heard
Looks
this song.
like it could be alive. I don't know. I love Aerosmith, and I like when I'm ever in the car with Frankie. I like to play this song because she's getting real excited because Aerosmith's coming on, and then wait, I'm Weird Al.
No, again.
Number 5, also one of my favorites. I Love Rocky Road, parody of I Love Rock and Roll,
Yeah.
yeah.
and another one I know by heart. Really, really good one.
2 of the 3 songs he knows by heart.
Yes, number 4, Virus Alert, which is my favorite song. Virus Alert.
I don't know if I've
It's
heard
off the Straight Off Linwood is my favorite song on that album. Which I mean, back in the day when I first got into Weird Al, I got the Straight Off Linwood album. If anybody who hung out with me back then, you knew we were gonna listen to the album 2-3 times every day.
I never had to, thank God.
I don't remember this song.
So, is this an original?
It's original song.
Okay.
No parodies. It's one of his OGs, and I don't know why this was always my favorite on that album. Number 3, Addicted to Spuds.
I
Tells
know
us
it.
what the
I
other
know
one.
it.
Tell me about this one.
Huh?
I was trying to figure out what the song was about.
Oh, it's about he gets this email and like it's talking about, there's a virus alert going around, and the whole song's like this is a virus alert, what it's going to do to you.
Yeah, it's a parody of Addicted to Love, Robert Palmer.
We're talking about now we're on Addicted to Spuds, number 3.
I was talking about the other song, but
Yeah.
okay.
Oh.
Virus alert was
Yeah,
one
that's the one I wanted to know about.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a really
okay.
good song. We should check it out.
Alright.
Number 3, Addicted to Spuds. I don't know why I like this song so much, but it's one of my favorites.
It's funny. I really like
Yeah. I also know it. This one by heart too.
it. Yeah.
That's the 3 songs he knows by heart.
Number 2, You might have heard this song on Two Guys in the Groove, Season 2. Midnight Star.
I love that song.
Yeah.
I actually really love that song.
At first you're like, and I feel like you're coming to it.
Well, see, I was like, this is decent. It's a good song.
Yeah.
But I like classic sounding music like that. Like music that actually sounds like that. Like, Electric Light Orchestra and stuff like that.
I don't know this
Yeah.
song.
I also picked that for
I wanna know. Oh, Midnight Star.
It's about those, those silly little magazines you
Yeah.
see when you're checking out the grocery store, like Elvis raped an alien, like
Right.
weird stuff like that.
I don't think that's in the song though.
But it's not a song, but those pretty much what those magazines. That's what
it's
it's
like
about.
a whole song about
Yeah.
like how he never thought about shit like this before, but then he picks up this Midnight Star magazine and he starts realizing I didn't know that aliens slept in my car.
So he
at
thinks
night.
they're all. He thinks
Yeah.
they're all
Yeah, he
real.
thinks they're all legit.
Okay.
But it's a good song.
I've never heard it, but
There's
all right.
Number 2, Midnight Star, and number 1, Dare to Be Stupid.
Do you know this one by heart?
I know most of it, like 98%.
His number 1 favorite song by
Weird
Weird
Al.
Al, and he doesn't know it by heart.
I mean, I really like this one. That's
I was just saying. Surprise, surprise.
surprised.
Your greasy hands, your salty lips,
Looks
looks
like
like you
found the chips.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to know the words of that one.
All right. It's time for.
Dare to be stupid. Sorry.
Let's see. That's the one right there. I
It
like.
is a good song.
What did you
What is it? Is
say?
that a parody of something else?
I like the Jedi song.
Oh, yeah.
Dare to Be Stupid. I think it's in the style of somebody, but it's
Yeah.
not.
It definitely sounds like the style of something that I've
Yeah.
heard before.
Sometimes he does songs like in the style, like he did Craigslist, which is the style of the Doors. But it's not a parody of one of their songs, but it's like.
It's just
With
like
the piano synthesized like music.
And he actually got one of the people from the Doors to help him out on that song.
Oh,
That's cool.
And then-
Weird Al's got
probably the
a
keyboardist.
fun,
I was
awesome
guessing.
I
life.
think it was.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for movie reviews.
Oh, okay. There's like
Fuck.
5 other things on the.
Left topics. Do your
Well,
job. Do your job.
Yeah, I was like, we're just gonna.
that other shit.
Yeah.
Well, the top 10 went for a little bit. I said,
It
oh,
did.
yes, that's it. All
It's
right.
like we're getting pressed for time.
All right.
We make the time.
Dark Cloud 2, Ghost, 80s Al versus Today Al, suggested parody. Could you see a young Weird Al in WWE?
Yes.
Yes. Let's do the young Weird Al in
Yes.
WWE.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Oh, hell yeah.
I could see him.
He's very limber.
You guys remember that old school referee from WCW had the same hairstyle, except he wore the bow tie?
The guy who looks like Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Yes.
He looks like Weird Al too, though.
Okay.
Like with the hair and everything.
Yeah.
He's got the nose and everything. But like I could see Weird Al, starting out being a ref and then somehow
yeah.
move into like interviews and commentary. He'd be great on commentary. He'd be like the Jerry the King Lawler, except he'd be funny because he can actually make good in the moment jokes.
Well,
But-
Lawler's funny sometimes.
Lawler's funny sometimes, but I mean like
what about his
consistently.
wrestling in-ring debut?
Yeah, that I mean, eventually he would get there because that's what happened with Jim Ross, Michael Cole. But I'm saying like we'd have to start him out, doing the little things. I just see his career building up and getting better and better and better, and then him being more like a Mick Foley type character.
What do you see as opening theme song coming out?
No, be stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
There's a wrestler at Reality of Wrestling, which is Booker T's wrestling thing, and he comes up playing the accordion. That'd be cool if Weird Al did that.
yeah,
Right.
There's a Hispanic dude who just comes out playing the accordion, and it's cool as hell.
Okay. Ring name.
Weird Al.
Weird Al. Yeah,
Really?
I mean,
His name is Hi, I'm Alfred Yankovic. When he starts, he's the ref.
No, he wouldn't be. But I mean, like most
But
people
then
don't.
he-
Most people don't use the real name.
Well, no, I meant like if he had started in WWE instead of music, so he would have been using Alfred Yankovic as his announcer. Like when he's doing the announcing stuff, that would have been his name.
I still think Weird Al the whole time.
And then when he gets actually starts wrestling, he's like, okay, I gotta come up with a gimmick. Call me Weird Al. And then he come out wearing some weird you know,
Pretzel
his
man.
button up.
Pretty much like a Goldust thing, right?
Oh no, I was gonna say he'd wear his button up Hawaiian T-shirt.
Oh, he could come out like a rag doll.
Oh shit! And then he gets his own. Eventually, gets his own faction, like the Wyatt family, where they all wearing Hawaiian T-shirts.
The Weird Family.
Yeah, the Weird Family.
That would be cool.
I could see him. I could see him going places in
What's his finisher?
in old school
What's his
WWE.
finisher?
His finisher?
Uh-huh.
It's gotta be like
DDT.
It's
Something
gotta-
simple.
it's
Something
gotta
he can
be-
actually do to everybody.
It's gotta be either like a submission or he's
Something he can do to everybody anywhere.
Well, think about it. They're trying to put him in a move, and you know he's like double jointed or triple jointed or whatever he is, and he can somehow get out of that move and put them in a move and then make them submit before you know it.
Well, I was thinking like he would need something he could hit anytime, anywhere, for any stipulation almost, and win the match. So that's why I said like something like a DDT, because back in the 80s, that was actually a move. It actually finished a match, you know. Like have him do like the Future Shock DDT or something like that.
I think
something he could do anywhere.
I think a submission would be good. Like, cause they're about to pick him up, he wraps his legs around him.
Mm-hmm.
And,
But he's also really small. Is my thought process. Like if he goes with the submission,
Yeah, but think about it. He's got some.
but
kind
it's
of,
the
like,
80s.
Some kind of chokehold on him, right?
Yeah.
He's got his legs wrapped around him, like double across.
I think you
him,
guys
like
are
a snake.
forgetting.
And you could call it like the anaconda or something.
It's the 80s.
Huh?
Everybody's like 3 times his size, 4 times
That
his
is-
size.
yeah.
And you're trying to get him to put somebody in a submission move.
They wouldn't buy it.
He's
They wouldn't
not.
buy it?
One, he's not going to be able to lock it in over the biceps. And the traps.
I don't know. He's got some long arms.
God.
Maybe
Maybe I'm the only one here's got some damn faith in Weird Al Yankovic.
He got. If you could have saw his face, this man should have been an actor. Because I was like, he's about to kick my ass over this.
I could see him doing a code breaker pretty easy.
That's yeah. Something that he could hit anytime, anywhere is one thing.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, because it's gotta last over the years,
Yeah.
and it's also gotta be something, you know. Like the reason I said DDT is legitimately, for the most part, all he has to do is fall backwards with his opponent's head and his hand.
Mm-hmm. So what we're saying is we don't see Weird Al doing like, I don't know, let's say pop-up powerbomb.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if we want him to last over the years without putting as little strain on his body and somehow make it from the 80s to now to where we can still watch him in wrestling, like, you know, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, you know, Kane. I mean, most of those are from the 90s. Undertaker's the only one I could really say that came from, like, what, 87?
Yeah, somewhere around there. He was after Hogan, but
Yeah. But he got into WWE before it hit the 90s, right?
yeah.
Is what I want to say. But I'm saying for, you know, for the sake of a career, because so much injuries are involved in wrestling, and he is really small. Unless he actually buffs up and like in that one video and just starts getting shredded.
Pulls a carrot
Oh, the
top.
Rambo one you're
Yeah.
talking about? Yeah.
Pulls a carrot top. That's
Shit,
how
yeah.
small he used to be.
Unless he does that, he's gonna have to have something that he can pull out of his ass anywhere, like the RKO or the Diamond Cutter.
Dark Cloud 2, Ghost. 80s Al versus Today Al. Suggest a parody.
I don't know about you guys, but I like to hear that Dark Cloud too.
I tooted.
Oh.
Sorry, Frankie.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Oh, what? All right. What's topic we picking?
Well, apparently not Dark Cloud 2. What was the other one?
80s Al versus Today Al.
That'll work.
Suggest a parody.
No,
Let's do
80s
80 Al versus Today Al.
Who's gonna win a fight?
Oh, fight wise?
Fight.
I thought we were talking music.
80s Al.
You think
If we're talking music, I think and fighting, I think 80s Al takes the cake for both.
Really?
He was young and spry.
And ambitious. Now he's got it all. He doesn't have to make any more albums.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think now he's just gonna make just singles.
Oh yeah.
But-
I just meant I enjoyed
Straight
a lot
to,
of the older
whatever that
stuff.
music
Yeah.
thing is.
I mean, I think recently he made the Captain Underpants movie theme song, and
Yeah.
he made a Hamilton polka cover, and he did those 2 Portugal the Man covers as well. Which one of them made it to the first season? 2 guys.
That's the wrong song right
That's
there.
Avicel or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I would have put on the Wheel of Topics?
What?
Weird Al versus Cletus.
Cletus.
Cletus T.
Oh, I don't want them to fight. I
Oh,
like both
okay.
of them too much.
Okay.
Anyway,
He just imagines them actually fighting. It's like it can't be like who do you enjoy more music wise.
yeah. All right. 80s Al versus today Al. And you guys were saying 80s hands down.
Yep.
80s hands down.
Hands down.
I think today Al would win.
You do?
Really? Why?
I think his music's sharper.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I don't know. I just think he's wiser.
I enjoy his older music better. And you didn't say it was about music. You said it was a fight.
Both. I'm saying both. He's
What?
also wiser, as in he can like outsmart it to fight.
No, I think
Okay, Naruto
80s.
fight.
I think 80s Al go all Rambo like.
I think he would do some like crazy dumb stuff to like knock him out. Like he'll just run head first, fly at him. I don't think today Al would do that. All right.
Today I might break a hip. Trying to get out of the way.
All right. Let's suggest a parody.
Alright. I picked this one last because I felt like I was going to have trouble with it. VJ probably wouldn't.
I feel like the parody I suggested the other day in that restaurant would be a funny parody,
What
but
was
I
it?
don't think he'd ever make it.
What was it?
You remember we were sitting in the restaurant and that girl was singing in the kitchen? We were,
I remember
you,
you-
me, and my mom
I
at Field
remember
Radio.
you talking about it, but I remember me tuning you out.
You son.
So what was the parody?
Suplex you through this table. I don't even remember the song she was singing. You were the memory guy. That's why I was trying to get you to remember it, you piece of shit.
Oh well, let's name another one since you don't remember anything
No,
about
because
this.
now I want to remember it because it was funny. No, you know what? It's a bit racy. It was a parody through the eyes of Hitler.
Oh,
and it's-
without Jew. Was that what you? named
Yeah, it was like no, maybe not without Jew, but like
It was. I'm
it
pretty
was
sure.
something about Jews. It was something about Jews.
What was rule number one before we even started?
I said never mind. It's probably a little too racy, but in the moment we were talking about Preacher and Hitler, and some girl randomly started singing from the kitchen, and I was like, I don't know why, but when I heard her sing that song, I heard it through the
I
eyes of
think
Hitler.
that might be a song already by Rucka Rucka Ali, who does racist parodies.
Mm.
Who?
Rucka Rucka Ali.
Okay.
He was on season 2 of Two Guys in the Groove, The AIDS in Africa, which is a parody of Africa.
That's horrible.
It's pretty funny. Anyway,
I guess we should do another parody. Let me see if
Yeah.
I can't think of
I got
any.
a couple parodies I've wrote.
Let me
through
think
the
of a
years.
song. Oh, you're just gonna pull out old parodies,
I mean, I
don't you?
could
But
just make-
I thought the whole point was to do new ones right
Well,
now.
okay,
yeah,
fine.
none of us are prepared but you there.
I
Let me
got
see
something
if-
I never wrote. If you would like to hear some, I had in my storage.
Oh, see, he's got some in
Storage.
storage. Yeah, well,
We're
you
just-
said
we're just-
you said pull it out of your ass, not pull it out of your brain.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll just pull one out my ass.
How do we know you're pulling it out of your ass?
Well, you just
We
don't.
don't. Yeah, exactly.
Don't.
You piece of shit. Sorry, you're right.
You
That's-
can't control yourself.
Future Sean,
Cut the whole episode.
Oh, it-
just leave me out of it.
Anytime he breathes, he's got it. There's a fight coming after that break.
Are we all thinking, or
Oh, yeah.
okay? What about I'm trying to think of something that hasn't been parodied already.
Well, tell me. I'll tell you if it is.
You would know.
I mean, how many Old Town Roads covers and parodies have I heard?
Has he covered all forms of music? That you know of? Or that?
In what way? Like styles?
Styles like country.
He's done country songs.
Has he?
Yeah, he did a parody of Achy Breaky Heart.
I may have heard it. What was it?
You know that Billy Ray Cyrus song?
Yeah, I know
Achy-
that. I'm saying what?
He's just I think it was just like, don't play that song. He's just saying, stop playing
Oh,
that
don't
fucking-
play that song. Yeah, I remember. It.
Yeah. I think he's done a few others too. I think he did one.
Oh shit, I got one.
What?
That Endurance song by
Our Truth.
Our Truth, but
That's
it's a
Endurance.
commercial for car insurance.
Oh, that's insurance.
That's insurance.
That's pretty.
That's insurance.
Well, I had a few, but everybody's like, don't play out your ass. You gotta
Yeah, you got to play
ass.
with your ass.
So I mean, I got a few in my storage.
No, I think you should do one out your butt and then pull one from storage.
Okay. So I should have one up my ass and then have Not up
You
my
tell
ass.
us one you already
What?
thought of,
What do you got
and
in your
then
ass?
and then tell us the one you shoved up your butt.
Okay. There's one. Me and BJ wrote. Well, it's like
Talk about finger in the butthole.
no, that one a parody. That's an original song.
Oh, that's an original song. Okay.
Sounds original.
Oh,
Oh,
finger in the butthole.
Uh,
Oh no.
I forgot how that one went, but it's been a while since we. There's one me
It's about a
and
prostate exam.
there's one me and VJ wrote, which is a parody of "I Got a Feeling Somebody's Watching Me," and then we had one called "I Got a Feeling That's Cock Blocking Me,"
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
and then I wrote a parody of "Insane in the Membrane," which is snakes on a plane.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think of one on the spot. There's one I can't remember the name of the actual song, but it's like I'm king of the stream or something like that.
King of the Stream?
Maybe it's like nobody's better than me. I'm king of something. Okay. And then fuck, I'm trying to remember something I want to do. There's one I want to do where it's like if you love her, you let her go. And it sounds like a Mexican selling oranges on the side of the road.
Mm-hmm.
It goes, if you love her, something, let her go. Something, 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 something. I'm not good at remembering songs.
I don't
so it's not
remember
Weird
this
Al.
song at all.
But you guys know what I'm talking about.
No.
It's just like, oh, if you love her, let her go. It sounds like a Mexican selling oranges. I don't know. It used to be all over the radio.
Did it?
And I had one that's like, if you love her, don't let her go. Knock her out, chain her to your bedpost.
God, no, that's not.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Wait, no, that's not what you're talking about. Never mind.
Okay.
I was thinking of the Panic at the Disco song. It was like, if you love me, let me go.
You should know that wasn't me.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
should know that wasn't me.
It's a good song
I
though.
wanna pick
Damn
that
good
song.
song. You don't like Panic at the Disco?
Yes, so what was that song, VJ? Because we found that out.
If you love her, let her go. Wait.
Only know you love her when you let her go.
Yeah, I've still never heard of it.
Who's that by?
I don't fucking know. I remember hearing it before.
Passenger, let her go.
Passenger, let her go.
Yeah, I still don't know it. I don't even know who Passenger is, so.
I don't know. That's the only song I know.
If you love her, don't let her go.
Knock her out and chain her to your bedpost.
Knock her out and chain her to your bedpost. Yeah, yeah. What is it with you and the stalker stuff, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, I also got a song of the. You guys know who the Ramones are?
Yeah.
Well,
Never heard of
hey, you're not on this, so they got a song. I believe in miracles, and I did one called "I'm Being Touched by Tentacles," and that was one of my favorites.
Okay.
VJ, what's his face on there? What face you got going?
I just want to know how that one goes.
Oh,
Something.
hey, you're not on this. Just
Yeah, you know, most of them so far have
Actually,
gone
well, this one-
something.
this one I wrote, so I remember most of it goes. Oh, I'm being touched by tentacles. You better hope. I forgot the rest, but anyway.
You better hope something.
Hey, we all remember her songs in different ways.
Yeah, most of us remember them by actually remembering them.
What about instead of Man in the Box, you do a parody called Jack in the Box and talk about VJ, how he likes Jack in the Box?
The restaurant?
Yeah.
That'd be
I like Jack in the Box.
Yes.
The menu is completely shit. Like it's got like everything.
We'd have to work on that if you're trying to.
Man, I love fries.
Won't you drive me down?
I'm telling you, that's a good one.
That's a pretty good one. On the spot parody.
Hey, yeah, in the box.
I've never been to Jack in the Box, so
in my eyes, man, you're so damn.
No, it's
Cheeseburger and fries.
it should be about going there in the middle of the night because it has like it's like one of the few places in Nashville that's 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I've only ate there once. Me and Frankie stopped there one time
It's
coming back from
decent.
Nashville.
People. So this guy I work with, he's from Egypt, and his traditional language is Arabic. So he's always asking me how to say certain phrases, and he's asking me where to get the best burgers all the time, and I'm like, I don't live like a king.
Do we have anything they don't here that
Yeah.
Nashville doesn't have?
Yeah, a couple things.
Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box. Yeah.
Well, they
Couple
have
things.
that we don't. But I mean, do we have something they don't have? They have Jack in the Box. We don't have Jack in the Box
Well, does
here.
Knoxville have it?
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Wow.
Probably not.
Went right. I thought we were talking about Egypt. I was like, yeah, they have a lot we don't have. I mean, they still have slaves, so.
Frankie, stop shooting out of this.
We have pyramids. I watched Ancient Aliens, and they said there are pyramids in Los Angeles. They just can't find it.
That was hilarious. It took me a second to figure that one out.
Frankie, jazz hands. Fuck.
There's this place in Nashville called Bishop's. It's friggin' amazing. It's one of those, I guess, mom and pop's places, but it's got this small buffet line of things you can get, and it costs you like $12 a plate, I guess, but it's worth it because it's so good. And I always get you have to ask them to in the back because there's certain things they'll serve every day, and then whatever's on the assembly line is just like for the day. And then if you ask in the back, you're like, hey, I want some of them spicy chicken tenders and homestyle or regular chicken tenders. And they give you chicken tenders like this fucking big, and they're like fucking super hot and so good. We also have Church's Chicken, Jack in the Box.
Oh, we don't have Church's Chicken anymore. I tell you something you all don't have.
What?
S&S Cafeteria.
Oh, hell. What? What a shame. for
S&M,
Nashville.
is that what you said?
S&S Cafeteria.
It's a horrible.
It is the
horrible
best place to
No,
eat.
it's not.
Yes, it is.
If you miss school cafeteria, maybe. the
We don't have a Pals. You guys got Pals, so you got us covered on that.
hell's a Pals?
It's
Pals.
The hot dog thing?
yeah.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, I didn't
Anyway.
like it.
Anyway.
Just saying, you guys have something we don't have. Jeez.
Okay.
I'm gonna be so mean.
Off topic.
Y'all got Elsa's Ons? We ain't got that.
That is true. We do
Ah,
buy
true.
Elsa's.
Well,
Alright.
But me and Leslie did find a restaurant in Nashville that we enjoy thoroughly. It's literally right beside the movie theater we go to, and it's a Mexican restaurant. I went in there, I spent like $20, and I got so much fucking food. I mean, like, so much fucking food.
was it better than that Soho place?
It was 1,000 times,
Soho.
1,000 times better than that.
Soho.
First
Yes,
things
it did.
first. When you walk into a Mexican restaurant and you don't see any Mexicans, you know the food's probably not going to be that good.
You just see little guys with little turd mustaches.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they're all wearing snapbacks and glasses that they probably don't need.
Alright.
They're doing that before they go outside and vape. Okay.
And they'll probably vape indoors if they own the restaurant.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Off topic. Go ahead.
What are you going to do? Kick me out of my restaurant? Yeah, throw you out the fucking window.
Alright.
You can vape through your throat out there.
It's now time for movie reviews. For real. For real this time.
Did we get all the
Yes, that was last time.
topics? Okay.
So,
Yeah, that was the last thing.
2 movies, double feature this one. First up, we got Weird Al, Complete Al. This is a documentary of Weird Al
I was trying to do that.
in 1985. What you think of this?
So this was only... When did his music career actually start? Like, taking off?
Like early 80s, late 70s, maybe?
Okay. I was about to say, so he gets famous and like 5 years later does a documentary.
Yes.
But it's so it's like a comical documentary.
Yeah, it's
like
like-
it's not in any way.
It's a, what's it called?
I would
Like a
assume
rockumentary
happened.
or a mockumentary.
Mockumentary.
It's a mockumentary,
yeah.
like Spinal Tap.
Yeah. It was. I'm gonna give it a 3.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
A 3?
a 3.
Fuck, son.
Yeah. You know what? No, I'll give it a 4 because I did like the song choices in it.
Yeah.
But as far as a movie goes, I'll probably never watch it again, and I wouldn't mind if I forgot about everything about it.
There was some funny stuff in there.
Nothing really hit me hard.
I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
Did you think it was better than Spinal Tap?
I don't think we've seen.
I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called This Is Spinal Tap. But all right.
Yeah. This is.
It was. Have you seen it? Have you seen the movie we're talking about?
Yeah, in 80. Somewhere between 85 and 90, probably, I think.
It's
'Cause
not-
Jerry had me watch it. But
It's-
that's been a while.
Yeah.
It's not. Even for its times, it's not a very good movie. No offense to the movie. It's just
It was
not-
funny at some point.
I mean, yeah, but like 2
Yeah.
or 3 jokes here or there versus an overall bad
Yeah,
experience.
yeah, anyway.
What do you do when you go to somebody's house and you have a bad time? You never go back.
It started off. a
Well,
little
he
slow.
told 3 really good jokes in the whole time I was there.
Shush. It started off a little slow, but I think when they started hitting the music videos, it got a lot better.
For me, it was like, okay, we finally hit the music videos, but it took away from. I mean, the music videos were great, but it took away from the comedy for me because it was mostly switching bases,
Yeah.
like for the shifting gears from going to one thing to another. But I could tell when they were setting up for a song for the most part. I was like, okay, this is gonna lead into a song. I know it's about to happen.
Were you as bored watching that as you was when you watched the Brian Regan special?
Is that thing we watched on Netflix?
Yes, it was horrible, was it not?
It was not horrible.
No, his stand-up was kind of funny, but I didn't like the
Sketch.
skits. Or him talking to the
woman,
woman. I didn't understand
the
that.
show producer or something.
Yes, the showrunner or something
Yeah.
like that.
I might have liked the Weird Al mockumentary better than that thing
Well,
on Netflix.
okay.
Even though that thing on Netflix was only 20 minutes, and the Weird Al thing is like, an hour and like 20 an hour. 20 minutes.
I've seen Brian Regan on his specials without that business.
Yeah.
And they're funny. He's funny.
I thought it was fun. I thought both of these were great. Anyway, they had the I Love Rocky Road video. You can't go wrong there.
Don't get me wrong. I liked the videos.
Yeah.
I didn't like the overall movie as a whole. The videos are fine. They're like 3 minutes here, 3 minutes there, but you gotta wait through everything in between to get to it.
Some
And
of that
the
was good.
plot just went all over the place.
It was supposed
Well, that's the whole point of a mockumentary. I mean, this is Spinal Tap did the same thing, except it was funnier. But,
Anyways,
Go ahead.
I liked it. They had the Midnight Star in there randomly.
I did like that.
I like
I
that.
enjoyed that. So they did 2 or 3 good songs like back to back to back, and I was like, okay, this. I was actually messaging him while I was watching it too. I was like, this is actually picking up. He's like, see, I told you. And then it follows that with the taking over MTV, and
That
I was like,
cool. I love the part where he took over MTV. That's I thought that's funny.
well, it just, I don't know. I just didn't like anything really outside of the music.
There's a scene where he goes. I love the whole part where he goes to Japan. I thought that was funny because there's a part where
I forgot that happened.
Yeah, there's a part where he's in Japan and the narrator's like, Weird Al tried to blend in with their weird customs, and they had a bunch of Japanese people were singing in the street like the old 50s like Elvis or Big Bopper songs. They're dressed like people in America in the 50s and dancing around. He looks at the camera and is like, what the hell is this weird stuff? I thought that was hilarious. I was rolling. He gave the camera a look like, what? What is this weird culture?
And then he randomly starts trying to speak Spanish to the hotel. The
hotel clerk?
hotel clerk who speaks Japanese.
But the whole Japan thing was my favorite part. And I also really liked the MTV stuff he did too. So it wasn't for everybody. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10.
5.
You seen them like 30 years ago. Is that?
So maybe what, 2?
Should I drop it down? You tell me.
Anyway. Next up.
It's probably 40 years if you think about it. It's 2019, so it's almost 50 years.
What?
What?
Wait.
When do you
Yeah,
think
my
I was
math's a little
born?
bit off. No, I'm talking about it's almost 40 years since the movie came out. Was what I was trying to say. If it came out in '85, and it's like so 2015 would be the 30-year mark, right? So it's getting close to that movie being out for 40 years. I'm just saying the movie's getting old. Was all I was. I wasn't talking about nobody in the room. You ain't got to take offense to everything I say.
Anyways, we will.
Talk about the movie.
All right, UHF, the Weird Al movie. Does everybody got a different opinion?
I mean, y'all got
Well, I
opinion
guess we
about
don't know yet until we talk about it, right?
What'd you think?
I actually liked this one.
There you go.
I give it a 6 out of 10.
You gave it a 6.
I gave it a 6.
How about you? Did you watch this movie?
Yeah, I've seen this movie. I've seen this movie a few times.
I think like 8.
Oh no, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. Yeah, I've seen it once, and it was when I watched it the first time.
you-
He used to argue with me over how he made me watch it in the past at some point, and I was like, I watched this movie. It's the moment it started. From the moment it started to the moment it ended, I was like, I've never seen this ever in my life.
You're gonna hate it, but I say a 5. It
Uh,
was not my favorite movie. It wasn't.
It had its moments.
It had its moments.
loved-
It had some funny stuff. It also had some stupid stuff.
I loved. It did. It started out really slow, but once it picked up, I actually started to enjoy it. I
Yeah.
liked the janitor character.
Is that the guy from
Ed, or was
Seinfeld?
yeah, Kramer.
Was it Ed?
Yeah.
Was that his name
That was
in the show?
Is that the one that was
Movie.
crawling through the vents?
Yeah. So they took his mop from him
Yeah.
at the very beginning of the movie, and like, so he gets him a new mop, and
Stanley, I think. Is his
Stanley, yeah.
name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
Stanley Spadansky. Or
Spadansky, yeah, he gets his own TV show,
Uh-huh.
and the kids love him, and
something. Adults love him.
the adults love him. I was like, clearly, this whole town is retarded because they can't. They're all watching. Everybody in town's watching kids' TV shows.
Which of the
But
television
then-
shows did you like that they come up with on the new program?
I enjoyed the lizard guy because they were watching him. He's in his house. He's pulling out. This is a turtle. It's like educational, telling everybody about everything. And then he's like, "Where did you get this guy?" And he's like, "Where did I get this guy? I thought you got this guy." And so it's just some random guy in his living room with a camera, and it's on their television network. I thought that was hilarious.
People don't know this, but did you know poodles can fly?
Yeah, that was probably one of the funniest parts of the movie.
Oh yeah.
I think he died making this movie.
Damn.
Well, because I was watching the commentary a few years back, and where I was like, there's supposed to be another scene where the poodles get the revenge on him, and they had to cut it out because, well, they couldn't film it because he's dead.
Damn, that's terrible. They couldn't find a lookalike, or would it be like bad business to have him be eaten by poodles?
Bad timing.
Bad timing, bad comedic timing.
Yeah. You notice in the beginning when they're doing the Indiana Jones parody, he whipped this dude's arm, and then the wrong arm fell off.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I learned a lot from the commentary watching it a few years back.
I
Yeah.
didn't see the commentary.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. I probably won't watch it again for a long time, but I can't say that I wouldn't watch it again.
Right.
And also, it was like, it's very wholesome, family friendly type movie.
It was.
I wouldn't mind letting my kids watch it, and I'm sure they'd enjoy it too. Probably more than I did, just because of
Just invite me over when you let them watch it. Tell them,
I want to see their reactions.
be like, ain't this great? I'm like, yeah, dude, calm down.
It's true, because you can love a movie or a product like that, and other people don't quite feel the same way, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
How? What?
That's
I don't
him.
understand.
That's him when we were just talking about the complete owl. He's like, let me ask you your opinion on something. Fuck you! Fuck your opinions! You ain't shit! Like, I'm just like, you asked what I thought. Like, I'm telling you.
Not wrong.
You could see he was getting visibly upset, like he was sad and wanted to fight. And I was like, I'm just telling you what I thought.
What if you had some bad editing when you're editing this, and like every other second, apparently you got to bleep in something with VJ said, like it's like use buttermilk.
That'd be pretty funny.
Buttermilk you and buttermilk what you thought.
All right. There's a scene where like George's main character. He was like talking about how fat their boss was, and the boss picked him up and threw him out. It's like, why did the other guy? Why did Bob get fired for him saying how fat? I was like, that's some bullshit. I was so pissed.
I was like, damn, that woman is strong.
Yeah, she threw him up like 100 feet up.
Future Sean. I was like, dang, that woman is strong, because she didn't just throw them out. She like threw them up and out. So they go through the window, and then after they go through the window, they go further up. Like, that makes no sense. But then they crashed in the parking, like in the grass area by the parking lot, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this woman, don't make her angry.
Mm-hmm. And but could you tell it was a rag doll? Like,
Oh yeah.
You could tell it was one of
super
those.
Daved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between the circus and then the movie, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Movie magic.
Here's an Easter egg I don't think anybody's going to pick up on.
Okay.
There was a scene where George and Bob were going over the lineup. There's a scene where George and Bob were going over the TV lineup, and George was like, hey, and then we got the volcano worshippers here on this time. What most people don't know is Weird Al has a group in high school called the Volcano Worshippers, which he just started so he could be in the yearbook. They weren't really worshiping volcanoes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just an Easter egg to his high school life.
So he could be in the yearbook?
Yeah.
I thought he was valedictorian.
He was. He's just like, he wanted an extra page.
An extra page in the yearbook.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Volcano Worshippers Club. And then so like he threw a little Easter egg in there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting Easter egg.
Yep. And
Interesting high school project. I wonder how many people were in that group.
Him?
I saw the picture of it. There's a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
What'd you guys think of the Will of Fish guy?
Wait,
Oh
who
yeah,
played the Will
yeah.
of Fish
Like,
guy?
He's
would
the
you
guy-
like to return the fish, or take another spin or something like that?
He's
like
the
a
Asian
game.
guy from like 16 Candles.
Okay.
And he goes,
That's what I thought it was.
You're so stupid!
Yeah.
I actually made a meme of him. VJ's sister got me this mobile game, Animal Crossing something, and then like you could catch fish.
Uh-huh.
And one day I caught a red snapper, and I took a screenshot of it, and I took a picture of the kid catching the red snapper. And then there's a scene in the movie that goes, red snapper, good choice. So
I'd forgotten about the Will of Fish guy.
Yeah. Well, I watched it with Mary. She didn't like it. That's the only part she liked was the Will of Fish guy.
Yeah. Is it because he was on 16 Candles?
No, it's just because it is one funny part she thought. She didn't like it.
She didn't like the poodles and fine? No.
I thought the movie was pretty funny.
I liked it. I'd give it an 8.
I gave it a 6, but that's just because I thought it was good. I thought it was good enough to watch again.
Yes.
And but not everything hit home with me and everything. I enjoyed the hell out of the Rambo scene.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, like he's
Oh,
just
yeah. And he had the red bandana and everything, just like a...
and then the people are just I'm just like, oh shit,
Yeah.
I need a gun like that.
I also like the Conan the Librarian thing, and then the Gandhi 2.
Gandhi, too.
Oh yeah, okay, like the TV shows.
Yeah.
I thought that Conan the Librarian was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard a reference to that recently since I've got here. Not on the podcast, but just in general. Somebody made a reference to it since I've come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was you.
Probably was me.
Yeah.
If anybody made a Weird Al reference, you can probably
You can
mine.
bet your ass it was me.
Yeah. So that's it for movie reviews. Any last thoughts on any of these? Oh, also, the cameraman. I'll put this down in my notes. The cameraman. I learned this from the commentary as well. The cameraman in UHF was also in the Fat video.
Cool.
Oh. Okay.
All right, 8 out of 10. You're giving it a 5. You're giving it a 6.
Oh, I do have a one last thought.
What is it?
The overall kind of like theme of the movie, how that homeless man, he's been getting change from everybody, and he gets that random penny from this super rich
R.J. Fletcher.
this super rich dick who's trying to shut down the network, take over, keep his crappy network on TV because he has all the money. He doesn't care about the people of the town or anything like that. He gives him the littlest amount that he could possibly give him, 1 penny. And then the homeless man's immediately like, "Oh gee, thanks, mister!" And he's super excited about it.
It was that super rare penny or
He
something.
he sells the penny for like 5 G's, spends 3 on random shit, and then gives the last $2,000 that they needed to buy the network to George.
Yeah.
And, the guy's up there about to give his speech about, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And George just runs up and says, "We did it!" And then he's like, "Wait, what?" They won the day because one man's greed, and one man's greed just kind of fucked him over in the end versus all these other people who were improving their lives because of something else.
He got so screwed over the end. He got kicked in the balls.
Hey,
And then like this boss first comes like, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're fired." And then he's like, "What?"
his greed just threw him all the way down to the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a pretty good life lesson they're throwing in there. Don't be so stingy.
All right.
And also watch who you give your pennies to. They might be important.
That's right. That reminded me of a trading places and Coming to America.
Oh
You
yeah.
seen either one of those?
I've seen Coming to America, right? That's the Eddie Murphy one.
You haven't seen Trading Places?
I don't remember.
It's an Eddie Murphy movie too.
Who's he trade places with?
Dan Aykroyd.
No, I don't remember that one. I don't think I've seen that one.
It's good. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis in it too.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yep.
All right.
She's the prostitute. Eddie Murphy's
Hold on.
the homeless man who pretends to be a legless veteran, and Dan Aykroyd's the rich pompous butthole.
This sounds familiar, but I don't.
And these two, anyway, the whole point was these two rich guys, they make bets all the time. And they'll bet $1 because, I can ruin people's lives over a $1 bet. And the two brothers made a bet
Damn,
that they could
fucked
take
up.
that guy, the Aykroyd character, and replace him with anybody, and they can still make him into a functioning, good, person on Wall Street. And that was what they did. And so they chose Eddie Murphy, and so they had him switch places. They took all of Dan Aykroyd's money away from him, his house, his cars, everything. Even his butler kicked him out on the streets where he had nothing.
Who are these two guys that you just mentioned?
The Dukes.
No, the actors who played them.
Okay,
Remember?
Don Amici and
It's starting to sound more and more familiar. I think I might have actually seen this movie.
the two characters from that movie, the bad guys, the Dukes.
Yeah.
They were actually in Coming to America because one of the guys give the money to the homeless people, and it was the Dukes, and it was like, "Mortimer, we're back."
Okay,
Ralph
yeah.
Bellamy, I think is his name.
So it's the same
I think
universe?
I've seen these. I
Huh?
think I've seen both of these. Actually.
Is
Yeah.
it the same universe?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, the Eddie Murphy character was different,
Yeah.
but it wasn't the same character. But still, those two characters apparently were the same.
Okay.
Pretty funny. I think I've seen that. I think I have. I'm pretty sure I've seen those.
We should do maybe this is a future hint. We might do an Eddie Murphy episode in the future.
Dun dun dun! Or a Dan Aykroyd episode.
Oh yeah. All right.
Either one.
Brothers.
We'll see. Well, right now it's time for Two Guys in the Groove.
Two guys in the group.
Now, if you want to follow these playlists, we got them on Spotify. It's Two Guys in the Groove seasons 1, 2, and 3. We're currently on 3. And at the end of each episode, everybody picks a song, and we're going to add it to a playlist. And over time, it's going to build up to an awesome playlist of different tastes and styles.
We should do a little mini one where we combine all the playlists and call it Two Guys in a Groove series.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so fucking long. And then we should also do one that's like Two Guys in a Groove greatest hits.
Best of, like, into each season, pick 2 songs apiece.
Yeah. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, I thought about that.
Best of. Best
So
of.
we each get 2 songs per season of our favorites. Alright, anyway. Who's going first? BJ?
Oh, yeah. So, neither of you are going to like this one, but I chose something. I've been meaning to get them on the Two Guys in the Groove for a minute. I can't remember if I've actually put them on there before because I have the worst memory ever, but I don't think the Acacia Strains made the list yet.
Okay.
So, I wanted to go with my favorite song by the Acacia Strain, but it might be too metal.
Too metal.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with it anyways.
Alright.
It's called "Send Help" by the Acacia Strain.
Okay.
If I put that on there,
I doubt it.
okay. I don't know why, but I kind of remembered like suggesting it at one point when we were up in Nashville. But I see the reason I always think that I didn't is because only reason I haven't made the playlist so far is like this is just too heavy. I don't know if I should put it on the playlist,
Okay.
but I'm doing it.
Send Help by Casey's Strange.
Acacia Strain.
Acacia.
Acacia.
Strain.
Acacia is their name.
The Acacia Strain.
The Acacia.
Their band name is The Acacia Strain.
Wait, so is the Acacia?
The
The
Acacia.
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 It's a type of flower. A flower.
Oh, it's a flower.
Yeah, an acacia.
Strain.
Oh, strain.
The Acacia Strain.
Okay, cool.
Also, I think they named it themselves after a movie called Acacia Strain or something like that.
Really?
I'm gonna have to look it up. I think they named themselves after a movie
Huh. Why not go with Beavis Butthead and Do America?
because they wouldn't be very popular.
I've heard of the Andromeda strain, but never the.
Oh, you know
Acacia
what? That
strain.
might have been what I was thinking of. The
Okay.
Indomitable. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking of. I don't know where they got their name from, but I always thought it might have been from a movie. I do like movies.
All right. Well, what's your song?
Christmas at Ground Zero.
A Weird Al song.
Dun dun dun.
I really like this song. I heard it when I was back in the 80s sometime. And I think that was one of my favorites at that time.
Hell yeah.
Really liked it.
It's one of my favorites too. He's got 2 Christmas songs. I think this is my favorite of the 2.
What's your song, Sean?
Addicted to Spuds by Weird Al.
See, I knew y'all's both picks were Weird Al, so I was like, I better put something extremely metal before this.
So we're the Twinkie and
I'm the wiener. You're the Twinkie.
I stopped. I was like,
Yeah,
that's gonna sound
no,
crazy.
you're the Twinkie. I'm the wiener.
I'll be the cheese whiz. All right. Anyway.
No. I'm the wiener. You're the Twinkie.
Okay. Let's just stop here while we're ahead.
Buttermilk.
All right. So if you want to follow this playlist, it's on Spotify. Two Guys in the Groove, seasons 1, 2, and 3. And you can follow the YouTube channel, Cool Kids with Asthma, and we are Two Guys in the Dark podcast. We also have our own website, twoguysinadark@wordpress.com.
Hopefully, that's it. Maybe.
I'm Captain Cool 69 on Instagram. He's
Butt chicken bananas.
Butt Chugger Bananas on Instagram. You can also follow the podcast on Instagram at.
Two Guys in the Dark.
You can also follow us on SoundCloud at.
Two Guys in the
You
Dark.
can also follow us on Twitter at.
Two Guys in the Dark.
You can also follow us on Facebook at.
Two Guys in the Dark.
And we are.
Two Guys in the Dark.